Alright, y'all. Hey, Paul. Alright, y'all ready? 2 boxer, Prizm no Huddle. Nothing huge in the first half, so I'm hoping we can get something good here. We are due for a big hit. We're overdue. I want to see some gold. I want to see a nice autograph. I still don't understand why they decided to put 9 cards per pack. It's one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. Alright, y'all ready? Chase Young, DK Metcalf, Myles Garrett, Josh Allen, Russell Wilson, Derwin James, Jalen Petrie for the Texans, Aiden Hutchinson, Detroit, and for the Titans, Robert Woods. Got something on there. Looks like it'll come off. It's like something sticky. I'll let the owner mess with it. It'll come off, but I don't want to go at it too hard. Robert Woods Purple Disco. 26 out of 35 for the Titans. Alright, Marshawn Lattimore, Steve Young, Corey Davis, Brian Burns, James Conner, Garrett Wilson Fireworks Disco for the Jets, Brian Cook for the Chiefs, Khalil Shakir, and Devin Duvernay Disco for the Ravens. We'll have limited on Wednesday, guys. I'll put up a pre-sale tomorrow. As of right now, I don't have too much of it ordered. I'm going to wait and see what the product looks like. But I did order a little bit more Obsidian and another box of Prizm, so we'll have that to break this week. Robert Woods, Brian Dawkins, Tyler Boyd, Roger Staubach, DJ Moore. Points, 900 points. They always do that. Traylon Burks for the Titans. Kayvon Thibodeau for the Giants. And Chris Godwin for the Bucks. So points will random to the break, guys. I'll just copy and paste the teams list over, and top spot after the random will get the points. Nelson Aguilar, Jarvis Landry, Jimmy G, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Joe Burrow, Dameon Pierce, Emergent Disco for the Texans, Trey McBride for the Cardinals, Tristan Ebner, Joey Bosa Disco for the Chargers. Everybody have a solid Monday. Mine seemed to drag. Michael Carter, Ryan Tannehill, Kyle Pitts, David Njoku, Ed Reed, Laramie Tunsil, Garrett Wilson for the Jets, Evan Neal, Giants, and for the Dolphins, Xavier Howard, Blue Disco at a 79. $51 out of 79 for the Dolphins. Darius Slade Jr., Jonathan Allen, Rashad Penny, Emmitt Smith, Terrace Marshall Jr., Rashad Bateman Hype, Disco insert for the Ravens, Pierre Strong Jr., Patriots, Roger McCreary, and Malcolm Rodriguez, Disco for Detroit. Come on, give us some gold. We want some gold. Cameron Jordan, Fred Warner, Kyler Murray, Anquan Bolden, Kareem Hunt, Devontae Adams, Trayvon Walker, base rookie for the Jags. We've got a variation, Damian Pierce for the Texans. Nice hit, Texans. And a Nick Mangold for the Jets. Yep, disco variation. Braxton Burrows, Minka Fitzpatrick, Michael Thomas, Justin Tucker, Trevon Diggs, Cooper Kupp Brilliance Disco for the Rams, Drake Jackson, 49ers, Skylar Thompson, Dolphins, and Reggie Wayne, red, 11 out of 50 for the Colts. Red Disco. George Kittle, Zach Wilson, Christian McCaffrey, Jamal Williams, Mike Ditka, Stephon Gilmore, Jahan Dotson, Washington, Cameron Jordan, lockdown insert, Saints, and Vince Young Disco for the Titans. Warren Sapp, Lane Johnson, Logan Thomas, Richie Grant, Donovan People-Jones, Traylon Burks, new recruits Disco for the Titans, Derek Stingley Jr. for the Texans, Alontae Taylor, and a Charles Cross, red Disco for the Seahawks out of 50. I got a gnat flying in here. He just sprung down from the ceiling. Alright, we gotta do better in box 2. Darius Slade Jr., Jonathan Allen, Rashad Penny, Gabriel Davis, Jerry Jeudy. Chris Olave, Fireworks Disco for the Saints. Snoop Connor, Jacksonville. Malik Willis, Titans. And a Max Crosby Purple for the Raiders. 16 out of 35. Raiders. Malik Willis. Chris Olave. Steve Young, Corey Davis, Robert Woods, Cortland Sutton, David Montgomery, Najee Harris, Brilliance Disco, Devontae Wyatt, Packers, Cade York, and Brett Favre Disco for the Packers. Come on, be good to us. Brian Dawkins, Nelson Aguilar, Zach Ertz, Ken Anderson, Devin Duvernay, Jacoby Myers, Jalen Naylor, Vikings, John Mechie, and Mike Williams, blue out of 79 for the Chargers. I got to see some gold. 77 out of 79 on the Mike Williams. Antonio Gibson, Jarvis Landry, Jimmy G, CeeDee Lamb, Micah Hyde. Got a Chris Olave Prison Break Disco for the Saints. Quay Walker for the Packers. Alec Pierce, Colts. And a Daniel Bellinger Disco for the Giants. Michael Carter, Ryan Tannehill, John Elway, Michael Vick, Leroy Kelly, Antonio Gates, Andrew Booth Jr. for the Vikings, John Mechie, Texans, Variation, and Jameis Winston, Disco, Saints. Texans with 2 variations. Drew Brees, Ronnie Lott, Marcus Mariota, Von Miller, Justin Simmons, Andre Johnson, Jelani Woods for the Colts, All Out, DeAndre Swift Disco for Detroit, and Chris Johnson Disco for the Titans. We need a Savior card. Tyler Conklin, Rashad Weaver, Alex Highsmith, Darnell Mooney, Buda Baker, Kenneth Walker, Disco Emergent for the Seahawks, Breece Hall, Prison Base Jets, Career Elam, and for the Jets, Jermaine Johnson, Disco Blue out of 79. Not the Jet we were looking for. 1 out of 79 for the Jets. No auto in this box yet, Paul. First box, they put points in there. Devontae Parker, Quandre Diggs, Anthony Munoz, Mark Andrews, Michael Gallup, Marcus Allen, Sky Moore, Chiefs, David Ajabo for the Ravens, and Tyrann Mathieu, red disco for the Saints. 5 out of 50. That's actually pretty good looking. Derrick Henry, Fletcher Cox, Chase Young, Jim Kelly, Shannon Sharp, Jamar Chase Hype Disco for the Bengals, Jerome Ford, Browns, Matt Corral, Panthers, and Donovan Peoples-Jones Disco for the Browns. Should have an auto here in the last pack. Yes, sir. DK Metcalf, Marshawn Lattimore, Khalil Herbert, Dak Prescott, Dawson Knox, TJ Watt Disco for the Steelers, Tyrion Davis-Price, 49ers, K-Dot and Bucks. And our auto's going to be number 354 for Miami, Skylar Thompson. It's a quarterback. Nice hit, Dolphins. Dolphins will take it. Played in a playoff game. Alright, guys. The 900 points, that'll be randomized to the break. I wish they wouldn't put those in there, but that's just how it goes. It's the first time I've seen points in a no huddle box in a minute. It's not a bad point card. Could have been 300, would have been a lot worse. Alright, Chris Olave Disco for the Saints, Malik Willis, Max Crosby Purple Disco out of 35 for the Raiders, Traylon Burks, new recruits, Derek Stingley Jr., Charles Cross, red disco out of 50 for the Seahawks. Jahan Dotson, Skylar Thompson, Reggie Wayne, red disco out of 50 for the Colts. Trayvon Walker, Damian Pierce, variation Texans. Malcolm Rodriguez, disco. Garrett Wilson, Xavier Howard, blue out of 79 for the Dolphins. Damian Pierce, emergent disco. Traylon Burks, Chris Godwin, Garrett Wilson, fireworks disco, Aiden Hutchinson, Robert Woods, purple disco out of 35 for the Titans, Skylar Thompson, rookie auto, Dolphins, Jamar Chase, Matt Corral, Sky Moore, Tyrann Mathieu, red disco out of 50 for the Saints, Kenneth Walker, emergent, Breece Hall, Jermaine Johnson, blue out of 79 for the Jets. John Mechie, variation for the Texans. Chris Olave, Prison Break disco. Alec Pierce, Daniel Bellinger disco for the Giants. John Mechie and Mike Williams, blue disco out of 79 for the Chargers. Sorry, guys. That was underwhelming. Plus the points really kind of pissed me off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Plus the 900 points. Alright. I will be working on shipping tomorrow, guys. I will have shipments out Wednesday. And that'll include all the contenders breaks that we did last week. And let me think what else. I think it was all contenders. And then the Prizm No Huddle from last night. And I think that's it. But that'll be out Wednesday, so y'all have those later in the week. Make sure y'all send me updated addresses if y'all have them. I appreciate it. Or new addresses if you've never been here before. Thank y'all.